We're going to be doing some body weight stuff on the floor. You need a mat and yourself. We're going to get warmed up first. We're going to warm up the hips, bring the feet a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart, and just go side to side, warming up those hips. Abs are tight, opening up that chest, noticing your breathing. I'll do a couple more. And then slowly bring your hands underneath your thighs, and we're just rounding and extending. So let the shoulder blades go apart and then pull them together and push that chest forward. We'll do a couple more. Sitting up really tall and just going side to side. Make sure that you're on a nice, long, tall spine. We'll go side to side at your own pace. And then just holding your posture and letting your head turn side to side. And then doing a big nod. So chin to chest, chin up. All right, this one, if you're able to, you're gonna place your hands behind you. If the fingers can point towards you, great. If they need to be out to the side, great. Whatever feels best for your wrist and your body. So we're gonna do this a couple different ways. You can either just lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then release. If you want more than that, you can lift the hips, open up the chest, squeeze shoulder blades together, and then release this way. We have 30 seconds, so go at your own pace, whatever that is for you. You do not have to lift the hips, especially if the shoulders are saying no thanks. But you can still get the work in here. Notice your body, how it's moving, if it's getting stuck on either side. Just being mindful. We'll do a couple more. Next is marching. So keeping the shoulder blades tucked back, chest up high, marching. If this is really easy for you, you can lift one arm up, or you might be able to lift both arms up but keep a long spine. I want you to feel it down deep in the abdominal wall, the pelvic floor. 3 more on each side. 1 more each side. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the one leg out, and you're going to pretend there's something here and you have to go up and over that obstacle and up and over. Notice if you're slouching, get a little taller. If this doesn't lift up high, that's okay. You can always just slide it across, or you can press the knee down into the ground. You find what works well for you, but do not lean back. Try to get as close up to your knee as you can. We have 9 more seconds. And then we're gonna switch sides. So today is all about strength, of course, but mobility, and good posture. Try not to have any movement in the upper body. It's just that leg. 5 more seconds. And then bending both knees and reaching back. If you're feeling really good, you can support yourself with the hand and reach all the way back. You're just alternating. So it's either here or lifting the hips. Go for it. Be mindful of that shoulder. You do not have to lift here. We got 10 more seconds. I'm taking the lift out. But you can keep going for it. All right, we're gonna come onto the hands and knees. And we're practicing bear, coming up on the toes and releasing down. If you need to, we did this week earlier, you can just press into the ground and then release. Press into the ground and release. Up to you. But you're pulling belly button in and you're only coming up like an inch or two, maybe 3 inches. So pulling in that core body. We got just a few more. 3, 2, 1. This one is, you have to come up on your toes for this. I'll show you an alternative after I'm done showing this one. I turn, I can tap my shoulder, turn back. Turn and tap, turn back. If you're like, that's not happening, you can turn, tap your shoulder, turn back, tap your shoulder. I'm gonna stay on the toes for the remainder of the time. So it's up to you. You can keep the knees down and just open up one leg, or you can rotate on the toes. Feeling everything working here. Almost there. All right. Come to all fours, bringing the leg and going up and over something. Up and over. As you do this, stay strong in the hip. Make sure the glutes are strong. You're not moving too much in the upper body. You're not letting that belly go. We're gonna come onto the side. A couple different options here. You can be on your elbow and lift your hips up. We're doing clamshells, or you can be here and do clamshells. If it's too hard on your neck, you can be down here and doing clamshells. You're making sure your heels are linked together, pushing together so you can feel something here. Abs are tight. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. 10 more seconds. Squeeze those heels together, whatever clamshell works for you. All right, we have the other side. So we're on all fours and we're going up and over, but we're trying to be mindful of the belly and the back, so the back does not arch. Feeling strong. Couple more. Clamshells of your choice. Either lifted or not lifted. Pressing the heels together. Pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe a smile. Maybe you think about lifting up here a little bit more. Breathe. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll just go into child's pose, taking 3 deep breaths, stretching everything out. Coming all the way through, maybe letting the belly go if it feels okay. And release. And time just passed super fast. I like this type of exercise because it puts a little bit different stressors on the muscles and the joints than you would in traditional exercise. And so I think it's more well balanced and more well rounded. But you need to start slow and listen to your body. People get injured more in these type of exercises than they might in weightlifting exercises because maybe they're a little bit more intentional when they're lifting weights. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow.